So, you and me, the radio and Artists United Nations on the background here. I'm going to talk about the film Atonement from 2007. It is an old film, but the more I research like films today, I'm starting to watch older and older films. Like I'm starting to appreciate films even from like the 19 like what like 60s, 70s, 80s. Because I mean, I'm 31. I was born in '91, so a lot of my when I started watching like a lot of films of my own choice, there were more contemporary ones, like especially like in the early to late 2000, like early 2000s to like now. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy how much content there is out there. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on Atonement right here. So it's directed by Joe Wright. Stars James McAvoy and Keira Knightley, among others. Yeah, it's based on the 2001 novel of the same name by Ian McEwan. So, yeah, like 83% critics. Yeah, a good review here on Rotten Tomatoes. Consensus being that it features strong performances, brilliant cinematography, and a unique score. Featuring deft performances from James McAvoy and Keira Knightley. It's a successful adaptation of Ian McEwan's novel. Ewan McEwan. Alright, that's an interesting name. Four-fifths of the audience members who rate movies on Rotten Tomatoes give it a pretty good review. So it's kind of long, 2 hours. It's from 2007. It's rated R. It's a drama romance. Wow, that's an I would call it more of a historical period. Like if I were to like choose one label, but yeah, there's drama and romance in it. But yeah, it really goes. I mean the the cinematography, like when it comes to recreating like the time period it sets in is really good. Anyway, so the premise, in this English drama, it follows the lives of young lovers Cecilia and Robbie. When the couple are torn apart by a lie constructed by Cecilia's jealous younger sister, Brioni, all three of them must deal with the consequences. Robbie is the hardest hit, since Brioni's deception results in his imprisonment. But hope for Cecilia and her beau increases when their paths cross during World War II. Yeah, so this is kind of like an epic romance. Yeah, set across like a large time span, like probably over the course of a few years, like at least I think. Yeah, so and this film, like, I'm gonna think back about this film. It kind of reminds me of like the Me Too movement that's like kind of happening, or what's happening here. Because in the film, yeah, a man's reputation is unjustly ruined because of jealousy. With someone who admires him. But of course, like the Me Too movement today is a serious thing. Like it's just thinking back on like the accusations are false and like it's. But this movie does a good job of like showing what happened and the repercussions of it. And yeah, ultimately, I'm not gonna like say ultimately like spoil it, but I mean it's not happy ever after. But it is interesting to see like that type of event happen and how it really like changes the lives of these three characters and how they like end up like years from now, like what kind of people they are, what sort of like I don't know social stuff they can access because of the decisions they've made. That's kind of it. Yeah, I don't really want to spoil it. But it's the cinematography is great. It looks great. The acting is good. Yeah, it's from Joe Wright, who makes like pretty good films. That's kind of it. If any of that sounds interesting, you should check out Atonement. All right, so in the background here, I got Eiffel 65's The Edge as I wrap this up. So until then, peace.